Welcome to Imperfect Pilates. I'm Marcia, your Pilates instructor, and today we're going to do foundation work. We're going to start off by doing a round tuck. So what you're going to do is sit up, knees up, and we're going to round our back, slowly bring it down, tuck our pelvic area, and hold. This is where we build strength. Then you're going to slowly bring it back up. And then you want to sit up your positions where you're sitting straight up from your shoulders to your sits bones. Okay, so don't sit up like this. You're going to sit up straight as you can. So you're going to work on rounding and tucking your back. This is actually going to create flexibility into your spine. So it's all about round the back and tuck the pelvic area. Hold for a second, release, and then you're going to come back up. There you go. Easy enough, but doing it in control is hard. That's okay, I feel you right here. Try to keep the core as tight as you can and then come back up. Perfect. A couple more of those. We're just warming up the spine and come back up. Next one, down, round, and up. You can feel that in the hip flexors. Feels good. Okay, so we're going to go into a single leg stretch. We're going to lay down on our back. We're going to grab one of our legs up, single leg, just like it sounds. The other one can hover, but if this is too much pressure, just let it relax down. So we're just going to hover, point your toes, single leg stretch, and switch. So we're just stretching back the hamstring in the glute area, just warming up our glutes and our hamstrings. At the same time, we're working our core. And if this is too much for you, you can bend your knee and go like this. Remember, it's Imperfect Pilates. You don't have to be perfect. You just need to make progress. Feels good. Good. Now we're going to bring the knees in. Release, let the neck relax. Give it a little moment, because I know there's pressure on the neck when anytime that you're using the core in Pilates and you have to bring it up and tuck, there's pressure. So let it relax for a second. Now we're going into crisscross. So it's just like it sounds. We're going to bring the legs up into tabletop, our upper body up, and we're going to crisscross. So opposite arm, opposite leg. You're going to touch elbow to the knee. Remember, it doesn't have to touch. It is just going to aim in that direction, slow and controlled. Remember, do not swing your body left to right really fast. That is not a crisscross. Go slow and controlled and really focus on those little teeny tiny movements. One more, left to right, and knees into the chest, and release. Good job. Okay, so this one's a little harder. We're going to use our core for this. So we're going into a tabletop. We're going to work our core and our shoulders. So we're going to get in this position, knees up, come into tabletop with our body, and release, just like that. Now, if this is hard for you, you could go on your elbows and just bring it up like this. This is where you're going to go. Build that strength. If your arms and your hands your wrists can withstand the pressure, I want you to bring it up into tabletop strong. Squeeze the glutes. Release slowly. Bring it up and squeeze. Make sure you're activating the core and down. Good job. Couple more. And last one. Lift it up. Squeeze, hold, and release. Okay, next thing we're going to do knee tuck. So we're going to come over here, release it back, take your knees, tuck it in, release, tuck, release. So this is a knee tuck. Now if this is too hard for you, again, you can just do one leg, bring it in, and then alternate in like this. Go at your range of motion. We're just going for We're going for form and strength and control. Good. 2 more. Bring it in. Last one. Woo! Burn, baby, burn. The core is burning. Okay, so we're going to take it into a tabletop knee tuck. We're going to combine those 2 movements. So we're just going to come up, tabletop, bring it down, legs out, knee tuck. Tabletop, glutes down, knees in, out. Here we go. Tabletop, then knees out, tuck. Tabletop, glutes down, legs out, knee tuck. Good. I know it's kind of one of those movements, a little bit of coordination, which is not my strong suit. But again, this is imperfect Pilates. You do not have to be perfect. We just want you to make progress. 1 more. Bring it up. In and out. Good job. Okay, we're going to go teaser right now. It's one of my favorite ones in Pilates just because it's so hard to do and you got to challenge yourself. Usually those exercises that you really hate, probably what you should do, right? I did not like the teaser, but every time I do it, I do feel stronger with each tease. Okay, so we're going to reset right here. Reset the neck, reset your body really quick, and then we're going to bring it up. Anytime you come up from the mat from the floor, it's great to grab the back of your leg like this and lift up. This is a practice for teaser. So if you're trying to build strength and you're not quite there for a teaser yet, take your hands, grab behind your knee, bring your knee up and up. That is like kind of like a sit-up. So here we go. Bring your knees in. Level 1. Behind the knees, point your toes, core tight, arms out, hold. There we go. This is level 1. Just hold that teaser. Breathing, don't hold your breath. Good. And release. Now when you release, you want to give your hip flexors a break. Go ahead and lay down, shake it out, just like this. Good. We're going to do this again. Go back into teaser. Knees up, hands out, hold. Level 2, bring up those toes, legs straight, hold. Breathing through the movement. Almost there. And release. Good job. Bring it down. We're going to stretch out the hip flexors. Awesome. Okay, what I want you to do is come on to your front. And this is a great way to stretch out the hip flexors. Take your hands. You're going to push her up like to a push-up, but you're going to just come up and you're going to stretch the core and the hip flexors. This is one of my favorite moves to really stretch us out. In Pilates, you'll notice we do a lot of front flexion, and with that being said, your hip flexors will get tight. So you have to stretch them out. If you contract something, it's always best to stretch it out. Good. Release. We're going to do this one more time. Push it up and squeeze. That is a nice stretch. And release. Good job. Thank you for joining me today on this foundation work. I hope you are building a strong core. Don't forget to tag us because we want to see your teaser on social media. So tag the Plant Chicks and let's see what you can do. I'll see you for the next workout.